Hello everyone, this is Spirelli and welcome back
Hey,
to
up here, Piggo.
Disco Elysium, where this little nice lady is telling me what I'm supposed to do because I wanted to talk to her. I think in the meantime I've kind of given up on finding a place to sleep, so I'll just be detecting the night away.
Yeah, you
The
better
streets
keep
will flow
walking.
red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get. I don't want to call her little lady. Don't use to know. Fine, let's just take it literal. Let's start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a miner?
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
You keep looking off at the side. What are you looking at?
She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully toward Joyce, performing maintenance on her boat. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean Joyce?
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
She gives you a stately nod of approval. What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Ooh.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. So you don't know what to write? I'm sure I can help you. I will help you. I know I have all the words of the best words. Come on.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
Oh, I can't help her. Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos.
I have an
With a
opinion.
ball-sized invitation.
Sorry, I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Oh, I hope so.
She means the opposite.
I understood that. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Well, catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
There's no way for me to get there. Did I look at this before?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Could try and conceptualize it, but not really good at that. End of data briefing. Kim can answer any lingering questions about what the case. Join him on the railing rack balcony after 10. Oh. What do I need? Conceptualization. Could have a +1. Let me just put another shirt
Just
in.
an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Well, there's a chance, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Can try it. So
Just
let's...
an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Because this is no ordinary wall. It is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Ooh, let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More.
O Wallfather.
Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it.
Huh? He sounds tired of it all. Cindy the Skull has all the necessary materials. Talk to her.
I must talk to Cindy, get the necessary materials from her.
If you must.
Yes, come on. We got a task to do. Cindy, hey.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
No, I need some paint and your brush too.
What for?
For art, it's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking about?
Everything is sad and shit and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
You'll see. You will all see and tremble.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. Everything really.
Ah. Come on. I wanted to paint it. I wonder whether I'll get another chance of getting brush. Anything here, no. You know, and like maybe be able to try it anyway. What does the thing says? You've seen an exceptionally beautiful wall in Martinez near the pier and have decided to add it to his beauty artistically. This will take a brush first. Who would have one? Then paint, then the act itself. Okay, I'm on it. Nothing new here. I'm supposed to go on the balcony with Kim, so let's see whether we can debrief today. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. There's not a lot happening down here. Can go up into the balcony, right? Most people say for bed after 9 or not long after. The night streets are empty, or by 2 everyone's asleep. Huh. Interesting. So I can't get in here, but I can go to the balcony. It's a long way and a couple of loading scenes just to get to balcony. And now I can debrief with you?
Yes?
No, really? Can't debrief because... I guess because I haven't found the money to pay for my room. And I refuse to look up what I should be doing if I don't have the money. Cause where's the fun in that? I mean, I did already retry a thing over and over again, but that was kind of because I had to, because I was constantly dying. Other than that, I'm kind of trying to do the whole thing like of reacting, acting, reacting in a specific way, and then just having to stick with it. Like right now, I felt with the brush and was like, oh, maybe I could try saying something else and then I'll get my brush, but no. Said something and she's not having it, so I need to find a different way to deal with things. So who's still out here? Not a lot of people. Is there anybody around here? Oh. She's still here.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
She adds with contempt. Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
When else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
The look she gives you is accusatory. Who's Gabriel Buendero?
This is Gabriel Buendero.
She shows you the photograph in a lavish amber frame. Let's take a look then.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she's conjured up.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Someone? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world? The present?
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Right, so I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her are mountains of memorabilia, photos and knickknacks line the dashboard. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Should we try the lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain,
She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge.
the Transcatalia Magistral, U4-1A, Autostradas do Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes again and shudders. Something of an expert in blacking out, you should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
Yep, I'm a full-grown alcoholic.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest.
Where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
She flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal.
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Everett sent me. Place finger on the side of your nose and tap twice.
who the fuck is Irrat?
The union boss?
Ah, and what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel. He's no Franco Negro. He's not even Hermenegildo the Hound.
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
He closes his notebook to stress it. Fine, thank you for
Yes,
now.
go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Well, there's nothing else for me to do at night. How do I get here? And I don't have money and I don't want to be selling things. Kim's. I'm not gonna sell them. Did I ever talk to you?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Okay, take a step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
So it's a girl. Interesting.
What does that matter? Can I come here? Can't do anything with the car. I'm sorry there's so much running around. I guess it's all just trying to be like, hey, so what could I be doing? Anything I could be doing? Anything I could be looking at? Any place to sleep potentially? Is this open still? No. Can't sleep in the bookstore. I also don't think she has the heart to let me sleep there. Oops, where am I? Oh, here. Right, this is how I get behind. Yes. Oh! Magnesium and some money. And if I come from this side, no different.
Trying to sneak up on me. Come to slit my throat in my sleep.
Yep.
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Fine, fine. Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. There's stuff here. There must be another way in the building. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes in the wall. Huh. Orange bumhead. Reaction speed but less rhetoric. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Can't get anywhere. So I can't get in here. I guess then I can't interact with anything up there. There's so many buildings, but they're all locked. The curtain shifts just a little. Someone is watching from within. Yeah, I can't reach any of that. Hello, yes, I'm just down to his luck police officer trying to, I don't know, make ends meet. I'm not gonna find 130 and then just give it away. It takes so much time to even get the money. Oh, I'm not wearing a head at all. How do I look? Ooh, yeah, nice. Really suits me. Did I have one before? Physical instrument? Trauma. I think it was like this. Drunk guy is still there. Do I absolutely positively have to? I think I've been to the whole area can be. I haven't been to the pawn shop actually. I think this is where I'm supposed to sell. I'm supposed to sell those wheel thingies. I don't even know what they are, understand what they do, or how it looks cool. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? A bust of a woman. The back says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is wearing away. Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He pauses, studying the light. Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Well, there's nothing else I need to know about the light. I'm not really having 700.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundal burning. The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar.
Sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
What's the deal with the man on this t-shirt?
It's the man from Hendal.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
Remind me, who's the man from Helmdall again?
The man from Helmdall is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. Mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD. In fact, most people don't think that man from Helmdall ever really existed. But they are wrong.
Hendal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Helmdall are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
Wow. What?
What do you mean the man from Helmdall was real?
I mean, even if the man from Helmdall didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Helmdall, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Helmdall is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there.
Well, that makes sense.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Cause I'm a pro cop without a cent to my name?
I sympathize, I do. But this is a for-profit enterprise.
Well then, let me buy it. I haven't bought anything, so this gives me physical instrument, shivers, less authority, and a gust.
Welcome to Helmdall, officer.
There we go. Yeah. Nice. What's giving me rhetoric? Oh my bum hit. Okay. I bought something with my own money. Whew. I just don't want to start talking to him, because if I start talking to him, that means I need to start selling stuff. Do I have enough stuff to sell? Probably not. 3.90, 1, 4.50, 50 cents, 4.50. No, I have nothing of like super value. Oh, I could read another case.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Hello, hello.
Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
So it says, you see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags. Others yet in bright blue uniform. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Aha. Interfacing. Dip up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Everything you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken toys.
Okay. I'm not going to interact with the toys too much. Is that a music system?
The boom boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tip of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here
is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
Don't like music? What do you like then?
The stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by. Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
Sounds like something you could get really famous for. If it explodes on the internet.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
No, I don't think so. What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Maybe I'm just gonna shop so much here. Let's buy it.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Am I supposed to be here to make money? Cause really I'm just losing money. What? What did I buy? I thought it was like a handheld thing. Oh my god, amazing. How do I do this though? Oh, it's empty. So that's why I can't use it. I look so cool though, so totally worth it. I don't care what you say. Look at me.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
Shake your head. It's so shameful how insufficient the police presence in these parts is.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Honestly, I think some of your selections are, press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others.
It keeps me entertained.
He responds, unimpressed with your snobbery.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
Okay, is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard, he's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon? What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Step closer, sir. Could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir.
Pyrrolidon is just something since the People's Power disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Must have been tough. Radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Thank you for telling me. I don't really want to dwell on the topic of cancer-related death too much.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
The boombox I bought, it should play this tape, right?
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Her? Huh.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Was the buyer policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Maybe she's a vigilant, wants to prove she can do her jobs better than we can.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
Have people from Everett's Clare's union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Any idea where I can find the buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Why did you ask about my missing gun again?
Sure thing.
Okay.
Sure, man.
Nothing new here. Do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose?
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
But didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof?
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop, and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Does that mean you don't have any idea who the driver was?
He shakes his head, slowly.
Care to share Pyrolidon with me?
Have you tried it before?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. He won't be your knock, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it.
If you say so. Here you go, man.
Okay, he presents a light cap-shaped object in the palm of his hand. Very odd looking. Thanks, man. Take it.
Of course.
Okay. I have other business to take care of now. Don't you worry, I'm just getting some drugs.
Yes?
Okay, never mind. Should I also be buying soldier? No, shouldn't. Well, there I went in. I didn't sell anything. Cause it wouldn't make me enough money anyway. And it's getting later and later. And where haven't I gone to yet? Is that music from my boombox? Is that music from in here? Where's the music coming from? Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old thoughts. No, it's not from here. Oh, maybe. Wait, is it? Is it from me having this equipped? Yes. So it's a constant music. Oh. Actually got trucks that I could use. Hey there. I got a boombox now.
Can I help you?
So about the money-o?
Yes. Have you got it?
Some sort of arrangement?
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game.
Game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it?
Hold on, I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
Heb's foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
I'll find a way in. I'll break the door down.
Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance.
Okay.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have...
Oh, Lieutenant.
Okay. Guess there's no way to do this. Oh god. So now what happened is that I have even less money, but I have music. I have a thing of like a female calling me pig. Kuno, how you like my music? I need to talk to a friend over there. But
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to the gardener, she said not to listen to you.
Pig, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds? Kuno's cruising his bitch on the town, and the bitch comes back griefing to the Kuno. What is up with that?
No, no.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness.
No.
Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hatred.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions. And anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Okay. I'll end this video here. I'll review everything I did up until to this point, so we can continue here next time. What I really wanted to do was find out about my gun, because we've met 2 females, women, that call police officers pig, and maybe one of them has my gun. Maybe that would help me get a better, like, grip on things. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with more.